Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and before I get going on this video, I Am Legion. Those of you that don't follow I Am Legion, you need to. I Am Legion does some of the better research in the XRP community, but I Am Legion gave me the idea that, well, I'm not going to do this right now, but he did think that I needed to create a cooking/digital asset show. But what I might do in that vein is tomorrow when I put my turkey on the smoker, I may do a turkey smoker stream. I haven't decided for sure. Let me know if that's something you think I ought to do where it's just focused on my turkey smoking and you can see it smoking. I was considering doing that, but I was going to tell you, I have people ask me all the time how I do my turkey. It's very simple how I do my turkey. I put salt and pepper on the turkey, and then and by the way, I use a master-built electric smoker. That's the way to go, in my opinion. It's the nice and easy way. I set the smoker at 225, and it usually takes maybe, 4 to 6 hours to smoke a full-size turkey. This is my favorite injectable butter that I've ever used. This is what really makes a turkey taste good to me. This is that Tony, how do you say it? Chicheras? I don't know how you say his name. Anyway, it's injectable Creole butter. Has a little bit of spicy taste to it, but it is good. And you can buy this in the grocery store, and it comes with a syringe, the actual injector. So I inject the turkey with that. Then I put salt and pepper on the turkey. I put the turkey in a pan so that all those juices can sit in the pan, and it can smoke with all those juices around the turkey. And then one of the important things a lot of people don't think about smoking a turkey is that you need to put a little piece of tin foil over the top of the turkey, because if you don't and you're smoking it for that long, the top of the turkey can get burned. And so I lay a piece of tin foil over the top of the turkey. I don't seal it up in the pan, but I lay a piece over it. So tomorrow I will put that on, and I may do a live stream and let you won't be able to, you'll see the smoke and you'll see all that. So it'll make you hungry probably, but I will have a piece of tin foil kind of over the turkey. So you may, or maybe I'll do that later so that you can see the actual turkey there smoking. Who knows? Or maybe I won't do it at all. I don't know. Now, this made me laugh out loud, and so I had to show it to you. I think that XRP, the Standard Productions, is onto something. He has done, for those of you familiar with parody news, The Onion is probably the most famous news site, theonion.com, and that is like a parody news. They just make up funny stories having to do with today's news. Well, this one I thought was funny. Warren Buffett warms, I missed this. Apparently it was out yesterday, I think, but I missed this. Warren Buffett warms to crypto. F it, I'm all in on, now people call that Dogecoin. I call it Dogcoin, just for a joke on this channel. So Warren Buffett, he finally warms to crypto. F it, I'm all in on Dogcoin. And it says, I was sitting on the can the other day, said billionaire stock market legend, and all of a sudden it just hit me. Dadgummit, maybe I'm missing out on something. The 89-year-old Buffett had until this point conveyed a strong disapproval of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, referring to the digital money as delusional and having no unique value at all. But anyway, this is a funny little write-up. This is the kind of humor we all need, especially when the markets are down. I just thought that was funny that he just said, F it, Dogcoin. All right, now the markets are starting to come back. I'm doing a refresh right here. Looks like Bitcoin's up 6.82%. The market cap here had gotten down, I believe, as low as around 190 billion. It got up around 205 billion in the last 30 minutes or so. XRP's up 3.77%. It's almost to 23 cents. But this is just kind of back and forth stuff. No real action going on right now. Ripple had tweeted this, I believe, just a little bit ago. This is about TransferGo, plugging into RippleNet's global network of banks and financial institutions has reduced the integration costs for the company, passing savings on to customers. And this is the Insights article that they're tweeting. It was from a couple of days ago. We may have touched on it. TransferGo partners with Ripple to offer global real-time payments everywhere to everyone. But I'm interested in this little paragraph down here. He acknowledges that by 2020, even a few minutes will be too slow. We covered that the other day, which is why TransferGo is looking to use RippleNet's on-demand liquidity with XRP as an alternative to pre-funding. At the same time, the company is expanding its real-time operations into new markets in Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Africa with RippleNet. So you can kind of see where this is going. And with MoneyGram doing its thing, did you think that anything else was going to happen? Okay, I just wanted to give some credit. Sergeant Obi-Wan sent me this morning. I covered this Finabler thing, and I had gotten this originally from XRP Right Now, who is XRP researcher, and I said that he was going to be doing an article. This is that article. So make sure you go and check out his website, xrprightnow.com, to read up on how he wrote this up. I just wanted to make sure he got the proper credit there. And then XRP Crow at Status, whose website you can find, let me see, go to stedas.hr to find these. This is the XRP ecosystem. He has just updated this, I guess, or done a new graphic for it. He shows you money transfer companies, banks, blockchain DeFi, payments, exchanges, micropayments, crypto cards, Spring Initiative, crypto loans, wallets, and other. Anything having to do with XRP is on this chart. And this guy puts together some great graphics, and it's not just this graphic. He's got a lot of them. Go to his website and check it out. Okay, this morning I was talking about how I had tweeted out this Quora article, and it looked like Tyler Winklevoss had written an article where he was bashing Ripple. That's not true. I wanted to make sure the record was straight on this. Tyler Winklevoss actually replied to this and said, "This is a fake Quora account pretending to be me, and I've reported it. Thanks for bringing this to my attention." And I said, "I'm glad to hear it, man. I will make sure my audience knows this. My offer still stands to you guys. Add XRP to your Gemini platform, and I come to New York City and promote the addition with cinnamon coffee on the street with you guys. Let me know." You've seen how Gemini has been advertising on the buses and subways and all over the country. Well, they do this thing on the sidewalk where they come out and they're having coffee with customers and all of that. Well, the offer stands, and it will continue to stand. I will fly at my cost to New York City, and I'll make a vacation out of it for the kids, and I will help the Winklevoss. I will tell my audience, and I will help go out on the street and advertise the Gemini exchange if they add XRP. To this point, they won't speak XRP or speak Ripple, but maybe we're getting maybe there's a breakthrough here. We shall see. Coining 203 came in, who's a definite follow, by the way. Give him a follow. Coining 203, Tyler Winklevoss, adding XRP to your platform would bring a huge community to Gemini. Only reason I stopped using Gemini was because there was no XRP support. Now, as I've said many times before, the Winklevoss brothers went to Harvard. I don't know if you have to go to Harvard to realize this, but when your customers that you've lost are telling you that if you had XRP, that they would still be using your platform, that's a pretty clear indication of what needs to be done. There's a huge, I've run a poll here before to show them how many customers that they could get, and it was into the thousands of customers that they could get to start using their platform just for adding XRP. There you go. So maybe they'll do it. X-Men XRP at XRP 33 sent me this. This is from Christine Lagarde, who's running the EU now. The euro is a tangible representation of European integration and a symbol of unity that we carry with us each day. I'm honored that my signature will soon appear on Euro banknotes. Pretty cool. Something's going to happen with Christine Lagarde. I have a feeling. Heisen Zerp, who is back, sent me this zero hedge. I'm not going to go into this article, but I do want to show you this. BRICS nations discuss shared crypto to break away from USD and SWIFT. And it says the third option is a link to gold. And taking into account the latest Basel Accords, such a decision seems very convincing and timely. There's something afoot, folks. Bank XRP, he tweeted this out today, and it's good to, there's so many new people that come in and out of this space. It's always good to show you things about Ripple that you may or may not have known. Ripple investors, these are just some of Ripple's investors. Google Ventures, Accenture, Andreessen Horowitz, CME Ventures, Core Innovation Capital, Santander InnoVentures, SBI Group, SCB Digital Ventures, Seagate, Standard Chartered. And then he says, the RippleNet Committee, since 2015, Ripple and an advisory team made up of a diverse set of leading transaction bankers have been building the rule book. This group actively advises on maintaining and enhancing the rules and standards as RippleNet grows. Let's take a look at this right here. So these are the members of this RippleNet committee: MUFG, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, RBC, Santander, Standard Chartered, Westpac. I mean, the names alone of all the companies affiliated with Ripple. And in fact, HSBC right here, Chris Larson is on one of their boards. I can't remember the name of the board, but I mean, you can't make this stuff up, folks. Mac Attack XRP sent me this. I'm not going into this article, but I do just want to read you the headline here. HSBC to track 20 billion in assets on a blockchain next year. See where everything's moving? View-based. We talked about this earlier today. It's worth showing you again. Developing story: 342,000 Ethereum may have been stolen from Upbit exchange. We initially thought it was a wallet migration, but now waiting for an official statement. Look at that. 340,000. Go do the math on that. So if you haven't done it yet, I've got this in the description of every video I do. There's a 30% discount on a Ledger Nano S Hardwell wallet where you can store your digital assets safely off of exchanges. Go in the description of any of my videos and you can get one. And they're priced now with this discount as low as, here, let me show you. As low as the one that I have. I use this one, which is the Ledger Nano S, the original one. You can get one for $41 now. It's almost nothing. And they've got deals on the upgrade with the Bluetooth and all that too. And finally, fact, be strong, stay positive, make them wonder how you're still smiling. Exactly. You're never going to lose by keeping your head up, being positive and being confident. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that you may be looking at my turkey on a live stream tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening.